Hello everyone and welcome back to the Minecraft Let's Play episode 28. Now, this I have done, as you can see, and it looks alright. It looks pretty good. Not done with it, obviously, and so we're going to continue working on that today. I actually just tried to record an episode where I built all of that, but it turned out kind of bad. I haven't warmed up or anything today, so it was really kind of, and I didn't know what to do, or it was just kind of like free ball and just kind of doing what I do, right? But I don't know, it was weird. I didn't like it. I wasn't happy with it, so I wouldn't have felt good if I put that episode out. So I decided to re-record it. So it's what we're doing right here now, right now. Can't even talk. All right. So yeah, we're gonna re-record this episode. Or we're just doing this episode. It's technically not or whatever. I don't know. I'm talking weird. Oh, let me show you guys the house before we get to this. I know I'm kind of scatterbrained right here at the beginning, but let me show you guys the house. So we've done some things to the house, not much, but I started putting up a lot of the pillars, and I was trying to figure out what I want to do with these walls. So now the inside walls, I was thinking at first that I was going to do stone, but I was like, no. So I'm going to do stone on the outside. And yeah, so I'm starting to feel like I'm starting to rush it a little bit. So I've slowed down on the house, and I'm really trying to put together what I want to do with these walls. I need to add depth here, and I'm not sure. And I'm trying to figure that out currently. It's kind of hard, but yeah, I'm trying to do that. And maybe even I might start trying to come up with the outer walls. And if I can come up with a good design for the outer walls, then we can start putting the outer walls together and then worry about the insides later. So yeah, I might start trying to do that. And then we'll figure out if we're going to have a third floor or not and all these other things. So, which I probably won't, but whatever. I might start putting together stuff little by little, like in episodes, like maybe right here I might start trying to put in the window I want. Or something, and just trying to work out something, just do it piece by piece, which is what I originally intended to do. But I started kind of feeling like I was rushing it a bit, and so I've slowed down on the house. But yeah, I don't know. I got all this set up. I got this right here. I got this dugout, which was supposed to be a pool. I don't know if I did. I don't think I did that on camera. I did that in an episode I ended up scrapping because I didn't have any ideas for any projects. I talked about how we just recorded that and I didn't like it. Well, I recorded 3 more episodes that I didn't like, which I dug out the pool and I did some other things and tried to plot where things were going to go, and I didn't like them either. So yeah, I don't know. So it's good though, because this is my last video on my session, so I'll get to preparing things and stuff for my next session, and we'll start coming up with the ideas and get them flowing, and things can start coming together. So yeah, so I'm gonna replace this dock, if you haven't heard me say it already, with slabs, because originally I did it with these blocks, as you can see. And if you notice, which I'm terrible at placing blocks apparently, oh, damn it, there I go again. There we go. Okay. So yeah, as you may notice, the full blocks don't really give it's too thick, right? If we put slabs, then you can go under the dock. In real life, most of the time, you can go under a dock. Like if you're in the water, you could swim under the dock and you could peek your head up, right? And there's space for it, right? So, because they don't put it right on the water, because that would rot the wood and stuff. So, so yeah, it's we're gonna be replacing all these with slabs. So that's that, and then we're gonna try and figure out something for the walls. Oh, by the way, this is a roof idea I had. It's a cool idea I've been working with a little bit in creative, and I like it. It's almost straight, but it's not straight. It's got variability to it, and it doesn't peak off at the top. And I think it makes for a good small building like this, where it doesn't have to have some kind of grand, magnificent thing. And mostly, since this is kind of a fantasy build, I'm just going to try and do things I want and do things differently and not really stick to a certain style. Most fantasy builds you'll see, people are doing like a medieval type fantasy, like steampunk type thing. And if you're doing a steampunk type thing, you're obviously going to want a roof that's, arched like my old village, but you're going to want to arch it a lot more. I would say like if I was doing a steampunk, I would have kind of took this and kind of sunk it in a little bit, and then tried to arch it like right at the end and tried to make it really crazy looking. And that's what I would have done. But if I was like doing that style, but I'm not really sticking to a style. I'm just kind of building, and that's what I want to do. Um, and I'm keeping certain things in mind, because one of the problems I ran into when we were doing our last project was like for example, if I wanted to build a kitchen, it's like I don't know how to build a medieval kitchen. And if you look up a medieval kitchen, which I don't think I ever did, but if you look up a medieval kitchen, you're gonna get like a stove, and it's like okay, well I don't what. It's like I don't know how to build a medieval kitchen. What am I gonna do? Go look at a kitchen in Skyrim? Like, eh, okay. It's just weird, and a lot of times, I don't know. It wasn't working. I don't know. Just something about it. It just wasn't working. So, um, that's a no-no. But yeah. Trying to build a kitchen was a pain in the ass sticking to a medieval style. Whereas like if you were doing a modern style, a kitchen would be extremely easy, because it's like, of course I know what a kitchen looks like, because I live in a modern age. I know what a modern kitchen looks like. I've watched House Hunters, damn it. Um, so it's like, of course, nobody's ever tried to buy a medieval castle though, on House Hunters. So I mean, it's kind of difficult to come up with a medieval kitchen. Um, so yeah, that's pretty much that. And just certain things like that, it can be a little difficult to kind of try and create when you're sticking to a style like that. And whereas fantasy, if you're doing like a fantasy medieval build, you can pretty much do anything you want and get creative with it. You don't even have to stick to like a certain modern or realism. Which, another thing I want to kind of talk about, and I'll talk about this in the companion series. I didn't mean for my mic to bump my chest. I'm sorry if the mic was a little low. Let me adjust that. If the mic was like hitting my chest and it had weird spikes and shit, I'm really sorry. Which it shouldn't. I didn't feel it hit my chest, so I don't think it did. I only felt it hit my chest that one time. But yeah, it's the mic on my headset. It was drooping. Shut up. And then I'm sitting on a couch right now, so I'm a little like in a weird slouching position. So yeah, and if you're doing like you can go fantasy, but like the thing about realism on Minecraft is like people always talk about like oh, I want to build a realistic medieval castle. It's like, well, if you built realistic, you're gonna have one block type and you're gonna have it spammed. But if you have it spammed and the shapes and everything, then it's not gonna be that good looking. And so you got to get crazy with it, and that's why people do the crazy overhangs, and I think that's kind of where the fantasy derives from, because you're basically just trying to take the medieval style that people build with and then just completely exacerbate it and like exaggerate it and just start stacking and crazy things. And I don't know, it usually ends up turning out really good, and it looks really cool, and it's like, oh yeah, fantasy style. And so I definitely see why a lot of people build fantasy. It's really cool, and it is fun. I've done it in creative before. But okay, so we got the dock. I need to find out a wall, so I want spruce as my floor. I feel like spruce is it's a nice darker wood, that I don't know, it just works. Like, and I'm thinking, because this is a fishing shack, but there's a bait store near where I live, and like all the wood there is kind of dark. And when you go into it, it's kind of dark, and it's kind of got this like raggedy, shacky feeling to it. And it is because, I mean, that bait store in my town has been there for 50 plus years, I think. My dad talks about how he went there and bought bait with his dad when he was a little kid. So that was in the 70s, and it's like, well, shit, like it's 2015 now, so that's pretty crazy. And the old man that runs it now, his dad ran it when my dad was a little kid. So yeah, it's but yeah, it's real dark and it's kind of rickety. Is the best word I can think of. And so I need to come up with some walls that are darker, and it's gonna have some kind of light source. It's the inside, I would say, is going to be kind of similar to our last little fishing shack in our other project, but it's not exactly the same. This one is obviously larger, um, and yeah. So we need some dark oak. I don't have any dark oak with me, so I say that we go and get some dark oak. Yes. So let's travel all the way to our thing. Did I show you guys the tree? I'm pretty sure I showed you guys the tree last episode. Um, yeah, I had to. If I didn't, then I'm sorry, but here's the grand amazing tree, which I'm pretty sure I did. Yes, I did. I had to. Right? I'm pretty sure I did. So yeah, I don't know. Planning out this village is weird, man. I'm trying to get everything put together, but finding the spots for stuff is difficult. It's like I don't know where I want to put stuff. I don't have a clue. I'm amazed that I even, like, the reason I found out where I want to put my house is because of the river, and I was like, oh, this is great, and I cleared it out, and then I was like, oh, that looks good, and I just went with it. But sometimes, sometimes there's this thing that happens. I don't know if it happens to you guys, but it'll happen with me. I just bought my mic again. Um, uh, I'll just go say like, hell yeah, I'm gonna do this, and I'll do it, and then I regret it. But I've done some weird terraforming or something, and it doesn't look good, and it's like, yeah, I'm not going to do that anymore, and then I'll just leave it, and it's like I regret it. And so sometimes I have a hard time kind of trusting my own instincts, on whether or not to kind of just go through and be like, yeah, we should build this or not, and yeah. So let's grab some dark oak. I don't even know if we have any dark oak at our house, at our cave. I don't know. Let's see. We haven't been here in a minute, have we? I've been cooking some beef. I definitely come back here kind of frequently when I need materials. Oh, we do have dark oak. Good. I'm glad. Okay, we'll just leave that. Ow, man, my foot hurts. I don't know why, dude. My foot hurt. Foot's been like hurting all day. Um, it's like when I stand up on it, it doesn't hurt. But when I sit down, it starts hurting. I think there's like a stress fracture on it or something. So that like when I stand up and my foot kind of gets pressed, it's fine. But when I sit down and it kind of starts like I guess because it doesn't have all the pressure on it. It's almost like it moves and then it starts aching. I don't know what's up with it. I think it might have like a stress fracture or something. I don't know why it would. Yeah, who knows, right? Who knows? I planned on getting my Pokemon done today, but I might not. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I'm having a lot of fun with Pokemon, by the way. Don't get me wrong, but I don't know. Today's not my day, man. My sinuses are acting weird. I planned on trying to get back into working out today, and I won't have time for it if I play Pokemon. And I don't know. I might record one episode. Yeah, I might. Nah, maybe not. I'm gonna chill. I'm probably just gonna chill after this episode. I'll get my Pokemon done tomorrow. And then yeah, and once I get that Pokemon done and this done, then my session will be pretty much done. And then while the rest of the time I'm over here, I'm probably gonna try and plan out some of my companion series that I planned on with this. Oh, and I want to go ahead and say, I've been talking about it quite a bit, where this companion series for this series where I'm gonna be helping people like build and stuff. It's probably gonna happen, and I could say like there's a 85% chance it'll happen. But if I just can't come up with the ideas, if I just can't if I can't organize my thoughts properly for the first episode, then it's not going to happen, at least right now. So keep that in mind. It may or may not happen. I'm hoping it'll happen, and I'm assuming it'll happen, but it may not happen. Just keep that in mind. I don't know. It's I'll try to get it going, but eh. All right, so let's just spam the dark oak in the walls here, shall we? It's really dark wood. It's really freaking dark. Jesus Christ. It's like chocolate. It's really dark. I did not expect it to be that dark. Which, I mean, I know what dark oak looks like, and I know how dark it is, but it's like, damn. Okay, so give me that doorway. Need that, please. Yeah, let's actually, let's lighten this up a little bit. And let's spam this. Give me these, please. Put these here. Put those there. And by the way, I am going to go get those spruce logs I dropped. Or spruce blocks, rather. Spruce planks. I'm just leaving them there for right now. Let's go grab them, by the way, before they despawn. I'm not one of those people who drops blocks like that. I keep everything I get. It bugs the hell out of me when I watch people and they'll be like, oh, and their inventory's always full like this. Like, I always clear out my inventory after every episode, and if not every episode, every other episode, and I get everything organized, and I keep what I need on me, right? So it is what it is, right? And sometimes I'll see people and they do the exact opposite. Their inventory's always full like this. There's always like let's put caps on these. And their inventory's like always crazy, and I don't know, it's just it's crazy. Okay, so I want to do something real quick. You guys may notice this right here. That you can't because of the stupid reeds. I gotta knock those down. Okay, so this right here, I want the dock so you can come out and you can fish right here, and you fish here, fish there, right? But I don't like this being open, so we're gonna put some fences there. Yeah, I don't like that being open because it's just bad. Like, I think, it's like, what if people fall off? I don't know. It seems to me that they would put a little bit of railing, like a little bit of a safe area, and then you could step out onto the places with no edges, right? I don't know. It seems that way to me, which sounds weird, but it works, right? Another weird thing, which I'm gonna get to. Let me do this real quick. I want to make some. I don't know. Should I make dark oak? No, let's make spruce. Let's make let's make some spruce. What do you call it? Fences. Okay. Where is my spruce? I used all my spruce. All right, give me those. Okay. There we go. All right. So, yeah. What was I saying? Don't remember. Oh, okay. So on Netflix, I watch Netflix all the time. I'm on Netflix a lot. They added all 10 seasons of Friends. For those of you who don't know, Friends was a sitcom from the 90s, and it's a very good sitcom. So, it was a very good sitcom from the 90s about some friends, right, in New York City. And I've been watching it. I think I mentioned this a few episodes ago. And I'm already on 1/12/2015, which is the day I'm recording this. Probably a week and a half after they added it. I'm 7 seasons into it. So me and my brother have been watching a lot of Friends. If it was just me or just him watching it, we would have been a lot farther. But the fact that we're watching it together, whenever he's here, we just kind of keep Friends playing and we listen to it and watch it. And that show's hilarious, first and foremost. I watched it a good bit when I was a little kid. I didn't understand a lot of it, and I don't remember a lot of it, but because I was so young. But I remember watching it as a kid, and it was a good show. And now they added Netflix, and I've been watching it. It's a really great show. But I just thought that was funny because, I mean, I'm already 10 freaking seasons into it. That's pretty far, guys. Talk about binge watching. I know binge watching is like a not a meme. It's a big thing that's acknowledged now by the Netflix community. Yeah, that looks good. I like I did that. I like that I did that because That fixes the gap showing. All right. Oh man. Oh, I got hiccups from hell. Oh. Ow. Let's cut this down. Oh, hiccups from hell are not fun. I always get hiccups from hell. It always happens. All right. So that's there now. All this is here. The walls are up. It's very simple. There are things we can do, I guess, to kind of divvy it up. Here, let's try this. I think this is an interesting idea. Give me... Do I have spruce logs on me? Yes, I have 7. That's just the right amount. Give me that. Is this the center? Yes, it is. And then right here. Let's put that there. I have this song stuck in my head by Eric Clapton called "You Look Wonderful Tonight," and I know this is very random. Oh man, okay. I don't know. It's a great song, guys. I heard it on Friends. They played it on Friends. Okay, and I've heard this song before. Obviously, it's a very popular song, a classic song. I had heard it. My parents had played it before and stuff. I listen to our classic rock radio sometimes in the car because nothing else is better on. And then you'll switch it to the classic rock station. They're playing, I don't know, Elton John or something. It's like, oh, hell yeah, listen to this. This is way better than listening to fucking Meghan Trainor. Fucking hate Meghan Trainor. I don't know about you guys, but I hate Meghan Trainor. For those of you who don't know who Meghan Trainor is, she's that All About That Bass girl, the one who made that song. Yeah, I hate her with a passion. And I'm normally not that type of person. I'm always like, usually like, yeah, people are making their money, they're doing what they got to do, you know, like I'm happy for them. But no, I'm not happy for her. I hate her. I hate her. I hate her. This is interesting. I like this. This is cool. See, this is something that I'm talking about. Or not I'm talking about, but it's something that's good to note. Like, for example, this was kind of plain, you know. The walls were kind of plain. And now I've kind of added this extra level of depth right here by doing this. It doesn't make sense. Why would they do that? Why would they do this in real life? It doesn't really make sense to me, at least. I don't see why somebody would have some kind of support and then have a beam with, like, I don't know, it doesn't make sense to me. But it looks cool, and it looks good, and it doesn't have to make sense. So it's nice, and that's why we're also going to do this. Kind of gives the thing the total package. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so that kind of divvied up the top, which a lot of this is underground, so we don't really have to decorate it a lot on the sides. The front, though, I definitely need to do something about. We got to do something with this, which I don't even know. You know what? I might curve this roof out or something so that I can like drop a light over it. I don't know. We'll do something. It'll be weird. Here, let's fix up the inside of this too. I want to put some rafters in. Let's grab some more spruce wood. If we're gonna do this, we gotta have spruce, right? It's our beams. Okay, guys, it's our beams. Okay, we got to do this. All right. So give me the spruce. Yes, this. Okay. But there we go. That's what I wanted. I think it looks pretty good. I do think we do definitely need to do something with the front, but it's looking good. Damn it, I just bumped my mic again. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, guys. I keep bumping my mic and it's pissing me off. That's interesting. I do think maybe, let's see. We don't have any dark oak stairs, but we will add some. So, all right, let's see. Well, let's first of all, let's just completely fill this in. Let's do that. There we go. Now, let's add some beams. See, I'm not going to add cross beams. We are just going to add straight across. That was kind of an oxymoron, but it made sense. See, we're not going to add, like, we're not going to cross beams right here. We're just going to add the beams straight across. I keep saying crossing across, but they're different. All right, shut up. All right. So yeah, I keep saying all right a lot too, which is a bad habit. If you're fans of me, then you know that because I say it a good bit. But yeah, let's put this right here. See, I like this. I like this a lot. It kind of gives it some depth. I really like that. Huh. All right, cool. Cool. It's turning out good. I'm really happy with it now. Actually, yeah, I like it. It's cool. It's cool. We might actually even reverse it so that there's 5 beams. So one here, one here, one here, and one here, or 4 rather, and then the insides could be the things, because it'd be good to have a beam up against the wall. It'd make more sense. But we're getting close to the end of the episode, so actually, you know what? Since I'm not going to record Pokemon today, most likely, let's just go ahead and fix this on camera because I got the time, and let's put it the other way, the way I was talking about, where we have 4 beams straight across, and then we will end the episode. So yeah, this is interesting. I like to do these episodes every now and again. I'll mess with this more off camera and come up with some designs. This being the end of my session, next episode we'll probably have a lot of things designed. We'll probably have a lot of things ready to go. I'll fix the top of that tree. I might have some roads laid out. So yeah, I'm going to be trying to get a lot of those things done. I really love that bridge, man. It looks so good. That bridge looks so damn good. But yeah, I'm gonna work on this a little bit more, and I'm gonna work on a lot of other things. So yeah, look forward to next week. Oh, not dark oak. Do not put dark oak. I've done that before. Okay, spruce. Good. All right. Put those straight across. Here we go. Put those, and oh, give me those back. And these. There we go. All right. Now let's put these. There we go. Put those. All right. So that looks pretty good. I'm liking it. It's coming together well. I'm really happy about it. Put that there. Give me that back. All right. So this is coming together. I'm liking it, like I said. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, all that stuff. Like I said, I'm going to work on this a little bit off camera. This is the last episode in this session. So while all of these episodes are coming out and you guys are seeing this episode right now, I have been preparing and stuff off camera and working on a lot of things. So hopefully when we come back next week, we'll have a lot of things done, or at least prepared and ready to go to make episodes. I would like to, well, I do want to keep working on this project. I want to start a bunch of separate projects throughout here, which means, you know, roads or other things, and I also kind of do want to work on our other projects throughout our world, not just this little region we have set up here. So yeah, we might go back and do some of those. We might work on the farming complex. It all just depends on what I get done. So yeah, I'm gonna spend some time prepping these next few weeks while all these videos are coming out. This is the last video you guys will be seeing before I start recording again. I know that sounds weird, but if you know my schedule, then you know how it is. So yeah, anyways, I think that turned out decent. Let's take a screenshot, and I'll probably take another screenshot too when it gets a little bit more done. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, all that stuff, and I will see you guys next time.